Well, this is going to be the first of many videos. This is the introduction to the Drift E36 build, budget build that unfortunately I sometimes decide that I'd rather do things right the first time than cheap out and have to do them again. So the budget is most likely going to end up becoming just a, you know, regular budget build. Got some cobwebs. So right now, essentially, I just made a bracket for this bucket seat. I got an NRG Prisma bucket seat. But this is what the car looks like at the moment. Already got a quick release from my friend and the hub. Shout out to him. That seat is going to come out, and I'm going to be taking the carpet out and making a bracket for the hydro. And I'll do a parts list here in a minute of everything that I have at the moment. But yeah, it's pretty bare. Still got a headliner, things are hanging. Tires are flat. Nothing crazy. So as of right now, this area is kind of a mess, but here's this Prisma bucket seat I got. You know, looks like it's been used and abused for sure. Been cut a little bit, but you know, got it well over half off from somebody on Facebook, so whatever. Here's the seat bracket that I made. Nothing crazy, just 1/8 inch weldable steel, and went to town, drilled some holes, and made it work. That's the second version. The first version is on this seat currently, but see, I didn't think it very well through, because this mounting hole for the seat is right above the mounting hole for the chassis, so that's why I made that one over there. But we got new to us yellow tag steering rack out of another, I could be wrong, but it is out of another E36, potentially a Z3. I got the E90 inner tie rods on both sides, gonna be just, and then putting on the factory E36 outers. I believe these need cut, but we'll get there when we get there. Got a little valves chunk for a future project. Got these eBay extendable or adjustable camber arms, so we can get the rear of the car set up right. Got a new pump and the aluminum power steering pulley. Some hubs that I got sitting down here. A little bit of a mess, but I got pistons in there, and there's also a crank down there underneath the paper out of a M54, so we can make the M52 that's currently in the car a 3-liter, so we can get a little bit more out of it. I just picked up this PRP 5.3 harness, 3-inch straps. Got these Willwood full metal pedals set up, clutch and brake pedal assembly, so that ought to be cool with the adjustable pedals. You can put them where you want, the foot pedals. And this one is the 7-to-1 version. Got the 75D, I believe, rev shift bushings. Got the R-tab bushings, so that'll be cool. And then the diff bushings with the 14mm front mount, already done. Then front control arm ones I won't be using because I have a set of adjustable SLR lower control arm bushings come in, and then these are for the rear subframe. So that would be cool. Let's see, what else we got? Yes, we got Mishimoto radiator hoses, silicone radiator hoses. We got Condor Speed Shop full aluminum engine and transmission mounts. Got a thermostat, some nuts and bolts. We got Chase Bay's Hydro line install kit. Hub I'm not using right now. We got a full chassis reinforcement and subframe reinforcement kit, plus the rear shock tower support or reinforcement, and then a diff brace. Got the serpentine belts back here, and there's a lot of stuff. And then beyond that, the only other thing really is I got this beautiful Wisefab hydraulic handbrake, and it is a front mount for the master cylinder, so that's why it can go into the dash. Got this Amazon or eBay shifter. Probably end up going with a shorter one. That one's pretty long, and it makes it, the way I want to put the hydro, it ends up being really close when I put it in reverse. And then we got the SRS Concept dual caliper weld-on mounts. So we'll end up putting those on, and then just another set of factory E36 rear brake calipers. So for now, that's all I got. But you know, I'm going to be making tons of videos, lots of self-fabrication, so we're just going to be figuring out as we go. It's going to be our first time, and I'm just looking forward to learning. And there's not a lot of in-depth budget builds out there, so I'm just trying to put one out there, so that way in the future there will be one, and maybe some other people will follow along.